Welcome and thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to work on poses that will help keep us flexible. And as always, if you find yourself in a pose that is causing pain, then back off until you're at that spot where your body is working, but it's not feeling any pain. And we all have different issues, whether it's arthritis or joint issues or osteoporosis or carrying too much weight, and so you have to be in charge of that. And the best way is to just know that if you're coming into something that's causing pain, then that's something you need to just back away from. Join us in the next pose or just modify it enough that it's not painful. All right, so we will begin with a nice side stretch. And I'm sitting in the middle of the chair. I'm not sitting in the back, like I'm not pressing my back against the back of the chair. And with my left hand, I'm bringing that straight down, and you can hang on to the side of the chair. And with my right hand, palm is facing up. And first I'll bring it straight up. And then I'm actually just going to lean all the way over, like so, and hold. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale and come to center, and we're just going to switch to the other side. So I'm hanging on with my right hand, and I'm lifting my left hand, palm upwards, all the way over. And I say left, and it looks like right to you because that's how the video films. And inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, and just come to the center. So we'll just do that a little bit with the breath, kind of warming up that upper body before we head into the next exercise. So inhale, arm up, exhale, come to the side. Inhale that arm up, exhale, come to the side. Inhale this arm up, the right arm up, exhale, come to the side. Inhale that left arm up, exhale, come to the side. Last one, inhale that right hand up, exhale to the side. Inhale the left arm up and exhale to the side. Inhale, center. So this next one is a combination of a bit of a back bend and our breathing exercise. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like here. I've got my hands to the back of the chair, and what I want is just an opening of the chest. So it's not really that much of a back bend as much as it is bringing the shoulder blades back and opening up the chest towards the ceiling. Okay, so I'm doing kind of an opening, which is a modified cobra, and we'll just inhale in this part of the pose, so a nice inhale. And then for the exhale, you want to just come on over, bending down, exhaling. Really empty the belly and suck it in. Inhale, hands come back, open up that chest again. Exhale, and you just come forward. Last one, inhale, open up the chest. And exhale, coming forward. So we'll come into what's called child's pose, simply by leaning all the way forward over your knees and then bringing those arms behind you to grab onto the chair. Okay, and then lower your head, release all tension in the neck and the shoulders. Really let your head just kind of dangle. And we'll stay here for 3 breaths. and come on up. So now we'll start our seated flow, which we'll later repeat in the standing flow. So your alignment, in some cases, will be better in the seated than it will be in standing, but in other cases, it'll be better in the standing. So either way, you're going to nail it for sure. You'll get it. It'll be perfect. So the front knee, that's going to be my right knee, is bent. The knee is 90 degrees bend, and it's directly over the ankle. The left leg I'm bringing behind me. So you might have to scooch around on your chair and see where that all works. And I want this back foot to be like so that the heel points into the arch. So the heel of the front foot points into the arch of the back foot. So it's not at a 45 degree, but at a 90 degree angle to my leg. Okay? And then I look forward and I'm going to bring those arms to shoulder height. Now, you might have to check. Sometimes we got a lower arm or an upper arm. So we want to try and have them level. And here's the other thing. Often that back arm is over here and coming in, and it hasn't actually straightened out so that you could be between two walls or two pieces of plywood or whatever. That's what we're trying to achieve with our hips and our knees and our ankles and our shoulders. So now I'm looking over that front finger and inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, lower that back hand down to the back leg, flip that right front hand palm up, and we inhale that arm straight up or into a bit of a back bend. So if at any point it's getting painful, then go back to the spot where it wasn't and inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Bring that arm down and that back leg comes in. The knees stay far apart, hands on the knees. Take a deep breath in, keep the back nice and straight. And then on the exhale, bending forward, keeping the back straight. Come to where, you're comfortably stable on your chair so that you don't feel like you're going to take a header. We don't want anybody falling off their chair. That wouldn't be good. So bend forward. And we're going to do dips. So the right shoulder dips, and you look left. And the left shoulder dips, and you look right. We're going to do that about 5 times in kind of a slow flowing movement. Right shoulder. Now the left. Just trying to get a little bit of light twist in the back. And right. And left. See if you can begin to drop one shoulder and pushing with your hand, bring the other shoulder further back. So dip the right, and with your hand, push the left. And last one, dip the left and push the right shoulder back. Dip the right and push the left shoulder back. Then come up and you bring your hands behind you. Clasp them behind yourself, or if that's something you're not able to do, then just bringing your arms back will be fine. But now, you want to scooch a little further back on your chair just to be certain that this is safe. Leaning forward with your hands clasped, then try and bring them up behind you. And again, just release any tension in your neck or your shoulders. Now, if you have high blood pressure, you probably want to stay more level with your heart. But otherwise, you can lower your head below your heart. And just hanging on to that for about 3 breaths. You can move a little. And then coming up, release those arms, bring the feet in, and palms up. Bring them up for tall mountain. So tall mountain, you're looking up, and you do have a bit of a back bend, so that might be tricky for some. If you have lower back, then tuck the tailbone, suck in the belly. Bring those arms to shoulder length or shoulder height. Twist right. Looking over the right shoulder. Bring them straight center again. Twist left, looking over that left shoulder. And center. And release. Okay, we'll do that again with 2 breath holds, not so much talky-talky. Okay, so we'll see how we can do with that. Beginning with coming into warrior 2. Other side, sorry. So the left knee bends now and the right leg comes back, 90-degree foot. Arms at shoulder height, looking over the front finger, and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower that back hand down, palm up, lifting up for inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, shoulder height. Bring those hands down. Come into towards the edge of your chair, or middle to edge of your chair. Take a deep breath in, nice and tall. And leaning forward, we'll do our dips, starting with the left shoulder. Dipping left, turning right. Right shoulder, turning left. We'll do this 5 times. We did 5 on the other side. Shoulder. Dip the right, and we're just keeping kind of a even flowing motion to it. 3rd time. Left shoulder dips. Right shoulder dips. Last time, left shoulder dips. Right shoulder dips. Straight forward, arms clasped behind you. Make sure you're in the middle of your chair. And leaning forward. Coming into tall mountain, bringing those feet a little closer together for this. Hands at shoulder height. Twist left. Back to the center. Twist right. And back to the center and release. So we're going to try that now standing. We'll see how well we do with that. Your chair is going to be available to you if you need it. Most of these poses, probably you don't, but you just never know, right? So I'm bending the right foot and bringing the left foot back so that the heel of my right foot is pointing towards the arch of my left foot. My left foot is 90-degree angle from my left leg. We want to make sure this knee doesn't fall in, so we're going to really try and think about keeping it moving this way, moving behind or back. And the shoulders and the hands are at shoulder height. And inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, the back hand comes down, the right hand palm upwards and up. You can stay at straight up, or you can keep coming a little farther. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. That hand comes down, and now both legs straighten out with the toes pointing out and the heels pointing in. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, you're bending forward. Your hands are just coming close to your knees here. Bending your knees. And then dip the right shoulder, look left. Dip the left shoulder, look right. Dip the right shoulder. And left shoulder. And right shoulder. Left shoulder. Right shoulder. Left shoulder. That's 4. We got one more. Right shoulder. Left shoulder. Straighten those legs. Clasp your hands behind your back and then bring them up behind you. Only going to where you're comfortable. And we'll be here for 3 breaths. Bringing those hands down, lift yourself slowly, walk your feet in, and go ahead and reach for tall mountain. Really feel stretched and tall. Hands come down to shoulder height and twist right. Center, twist left. Center, hands down, face that chair, and let's try this all to the other side. So the left foot comes forward and the right foot comes back. So my right foot is at 90 degrees to the leg. My left heel is pointing into my right heel arch. And my arms come up, looking over that front hand. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure your right knee is, or your left knee is not collapsing in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale the back hand down to the back leg. The left palm faces up. And we lift it either straight up, or you can bring it over and make it a bit of a back bend. Focus on that left knee though. Make sure that doesn't fall in. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And you come out of that. Your feet come apart. My heels are pointed back and my toes are pointed forward. Bend your knees. And when your back is about parallel to the floor, we'll begin our dips. Right shoulder first. So right shoulder looking left. Left shoulder dips. And right. And left. right, left, right, left, right, left. We straighten those legs, our hands clasped behind us, and we can lean forward. 3 breaths. And bringing yourself up, unclasp the hands, feet together as we go for tall mountain. Arms at shoulder height. Twist left, looking left. Center. Twist right, looking right. And center. Bring those arms down, shake that out a little bit as we do our balance portion next. So keeping that chair back towards you, we just begin with the easier part first. So putting my weight on my left foot, I'm just going to point the toe, lift my foot off the floor, tap the front, tap the side, tap the back, and bring that foot in. Okay, so I'm just kind of flexing and pointing, right? With my left foot now, I tap the front, tap the side, tap the back. Bring that foot in. Okay, in the middle of that, we come on those tippy toes. So you're standing on your tippy toes, hanging onto that chair. Can you release with one hand? Can you release with the other? Gets tough. And then bring those feet flat. Weight on your left foot. Tap the right front. Right side. Right back. Switch feet. With the left foot you tap front, side, back. Feet are flat. Tippy toes. Release the one hand. Release the other. Feet flat. This time, see if you do the tapping without hanging onto the chair. Weight on your left foot. Tap the front with your right foot. Tap the side. Tap the back. And bring that foot in. Put your weight on your right foot with your left. Tap the front. Tap the side. Tap the back. Bring your feet in. You can use the chair or try without. Come up on your tiptoes, nice and slow. Hang on to that if you can. Whoop, don't look at me, I just fell in. And release. Okay, and we'll just have a seat here. Okay, so I'm sitting in the middle of the chair for this next pose, and it's more of a motion to it. There's two parts to it. So the elbows are shoulder height and the hands just come in, so they're kind of touching by the shoulder or close, wherever you can get. And you're simply going to open the arm and the leg at the same time and bring it in. And the right side, and bring it in. We'll do that 5 times. So that was 1. Left side, and in. I just had a thought, right side. I'm hoping no one's wearing clothing that will cause static electricity. And in, right side, because that might not be good. And in, and left side. Oh, don't let your elbows drop. I was letting mine drop there. Right side, and we've got one last one. And left side, and in, and right side, and in, and release. Seriously, because static electricity, and then you go to reach for the metal part of the chair, and I guess that would just be funny if somebody was watching, but it wouldn't be funny for you. Okay, we'll do just an arm cross because we've been using our arms a fair bit. So we're just bringing that in front of you and then just applying a little bit of pressure to the upper arm and kind of hanging on to that. And release, and we'll just do the other arm. And release, and then we'll do a pigeon twist, or just even a cross-legged twist. So just putting the right leg on top the left, or down here, wherever your legs cross. The left hand comes to the outside of the right, and I'm going to keep my arm at shoulder height and bring it behind me this time. I'm not resting it on my chair. And inhale, nice and tall. Exhale and turn right. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and come forward. We'll just cross the legs on the other side this time. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. And then taking that left arm shoulder height. Nice tall breath. Inhale and then exhale, turning left. Inhale, exhale left, inhale, and exhale left. And we'll face forward and just push yourself into the back of the chair and begin to relax. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. We'll do that again. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And then just visualize your favorite season. What is your favorite season? I have two, so that's hard. Choose one. And inside your mind or out loud, why is that your favorite season? What is it you love about it? And then we can open our eyes slowly. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you'll press subscribe, tap the bell icon for further videos, and enjoy your coming week. May your inner light shine for all to see. Namaste.